Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope everybody had a good Mother's Day and a fun weekend, and another work week is here and it'll be over before we know it. And that's all right. That's just how it goes. And the older I get, the faster those weeks go. But the other day I was looking for a particular card of a player, and I found one that honestly wasn't terribly priced in the buy it now price. And what I'm telling you this story for is I hope that you somehow can relate, or maybe say, yep, it's happened to me, or whatever. And then it was funny because I saw Jason, Mr. Fisherbike, do a video where he had a card that he bought that he put in the wrong bid. That's not what happened in this case, but this was a happy mistake. Like, this was I wasn't really mad when I bought it, but point being, let me tell you the story. Made an offer on a card, not atypical. In fact, if there's ever a best offer on a card and you don't make a best offer, you're the sucker. Just make an offer. What's the worst they can say? No, and then you can just buy it at the buy it now price. I see people say all the time, oh, the buy it now price was so good. And I guess there are some occasions where you don't want a card to get away from you. Like, it's listed so cheap that you're like, okay, I don't want to miss this. I don't want to make an offer and have somebody buy it for full price out from under me. I get that. But most of the time, that's not the case. Usually a card is a little too pricey on the buy it now. And if there's a best offer feature, make an offer. And so I did that on this card. I always lowball. I mean, call me cheap, call me whatever, call me smart, I don't know. I lowball. And again, I've had people accept it, and I'm like, okay, great. I've had times where they declined it, and I've had times where there's gotten a negotiation. This is one of those times. I lowballed an offer. The guy came back with another price. I was going to actually counter with a price kind of in the middle between my lowball offer and his counter offer, and I accidentally hit with my gorilla fingers the confirm on my phone. Usually I'm doing it on my computer, so it's not as hard to screw up, or it's harder to screw up. But when on my phone, I just hit, instead of hitting, make counter offer, I hit accept offer, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm buying it now. And so I've never been, if I mess up, I buy the card. It's that simple. Obviously I was bidding on it, I was interested in it, and that's not to knock anybody that feels like they need to do it a different way. That's fine. But I hit confirm and I bought the card, and it wasn't a terrible price for this card. I'll show you the card just so you can see it. It's a David Ortiz 5-star autograph, 2021 gold, numbered to 10. And so I think the guy had it listed for 125 or 130. I offered 80. He countered with 115. I was going to counter with like 90, because to me, everybody's like, well, it's only a few bucks. It matters. If you add that up over the thousands of cards that you might buy, every couple dollars matters. You want to try to save as much as you can. That helps stretch your hobby dollar, etc. But I hit the buy it now, and I bought this for 115, which is, again, not a terrible price, but probably $10 to $15 more than I probably would have had to pay if I'd have kept negotiating. But so it is here it is. So I paid it, and again, gorgeous number to 10, David Ortiz. This is my first 5-star of newly elected Hall of Famer David Ortiz. So not only do cards go on to my kind of master checklist of all cards that I want to get for slabs for new Hall of Famers, first card, last card, all the 80s stuff, 70s, 60s, 50s if they have them. But any 5-star autographs, I want those too. So Ortiz also has a 2015 5-star that I know of. He may have some others. But I picked this up, and actually glad I did. Now that it's over, I'm like, okay, whatever. And glad to have it. So that is my happy mistake of the day, because now I have this card in my collection. So thanks everybody for watching. Let me know if you've ever screwed up buying something on eBay. We'll talk to you guys later. Keep collecting.